Hey guys, Drangus here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be installing panniers and a top box. Just a quick note, thanks to all the new subscribers and really appreciate any more. I'm trying to make regular content as often as possible, shooting for once a week. So please subscribe and please hit the bell so that it reminds you that I've actually posted a video. Alright guys, so I'm going to start here. The unit's already partially put on, but it's super easy, so I'm confident you'll be just fine. It comes, this part that has the movement in it already comes assembled. All you have to do is put in 4 bolts, and the bolts come in this little bag here. Ignore the gum. They come in this little bag here, bolt and a nut, and etc. And the bolts go here. There's one here, there's one here, and then there's one that's down in here. Okay, so if you take a little tiny socket, you can fit it in there, so that will make it a lot easier. So anyways, you can use pliers or you can use a second smaller. You probably don't need to over tighten these. I don't know the quality of these bolts and nuts, so you could shear one off if you over tighten. So as you can see, there's the 2 rear bolts. They are much easier to deal with. Again, if you have a small socket wrench, you can fit it up in there. If you don't have one, you could use a pair of needle nose pliers, but you really want to make sure you got a good hold of it, otherwise it will start to strip. So anyways, there's only 4, and this is designed to have a little bit of movement. It's just so that, you know, if you're off-road, it's not so rigid that it starts breaking things. So, and that's it. We'll put the box on here so you can see what it looks like. New luggage. Put it on, you just slide it. There's these 2 nubs in the front, and you line it up with the matching sliders. That's it. She's on there. One quick note, when you're putting the top box on, watch out for these little rubber guys here that are before the pegs. They can shear off, so you want to carefully line up the peg positions first before you put the box down. Something catches on these, and that's kind of a flaw in this system. Alright, so on to the panniers. I really quick want to make just something to help you out. Just a statement. You should buy your parts from the Triumph dealer because it's very specific to a kit number according to your bike model. And there's subtle changes and there's different variations of the same kit with different hardware. So we actually had to go back to the Triumph dealer. They ordered the right part, but I didn't have the right spec sheet. In this case, we're using A9508193. But if that's not the one that fits into your bike, then you'll have to make sure you have all the parts and it's going to be a little bit different. So on this model, as the instructions say, we're going to have to take off the rear foot peg. It actually looks like it's going to mount right here, so we're going to take both of those out. This particular kit only comes with 1 silencer. This is just a rubber gasket basically, but it's because of the contact with the muffler and vibration. So on the 800s and on other bikes it might have 2 of these. Okay, on this model, when you put these racks on the side, it's going to be offset from where it is from factory. So they give you a spacer that goes in the front one. This makes it flush. So pretty basic. There's 2 of them. She's doing it on that side, I'm doing it on this side. Yep. So we're putting in these little bolt attachments that go into those hooks, and they just slide right in. Just make sure you get the right one in, otherwise it won't fit right. So firstly, you're going to put these top bolts in with the adapter, and it just fits right in. It goes in from the bottom, and this plug sits in the top. The bolts go down. Alright, that's what it looks like when it's in there. And you can see the offset washer so that your pegs are nice and lined up. And everything fits really well. There's no need to bend things and have unnecessary weird parts or anything. Okay, next you're going to put on this underbar. The bar goes under the tail section of the bike, or above the exhaust. And there's one bolt on this side and 2 bolts on that side, likely due to the offset because of the exhaust. And it's just a very standard bolt, except it is a hex bolt, so you'll have to get a star adapter. Okay, now we've got the rack on. So basically what you're going to do is, your pannier comes assembled already. You don't need to do anything with that. You just put it in and kind of give it a pop like that. And it's in. It's keyed to the bike, so when you hit the release, it just comes off. Red means it's not engaged. Green means it is. And we're done. We have added the back pad. This is like, unfortunately, it's like $60, which is pricey, but it does give your passengers something to lean against other than these hard things that dig into their back. So it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it is definitely better than nothing, and it looks okay. And there you have it. All of our panniers are installed, top box, side panniers, and it took this 2012 model and made it look like a more modern version.